Good morning, friends. It's Julie at Quilts Plus, and it is the month of October. We are starting to see the leaves change, and we are getting ready for Halloween, but we also know that it is the sampler block, and we have our breast cancer awareness is in October. What we're doing at Quilts Plus is we are going to be giving back. We're going to be giving a donation. So anything you buy in the store that is pink in the month of October, we will be taking a portion of the proceeds and donating those to the Breast Cancer Foundation. Please come and join us for that. This is important to us. Many of you have friends or family or someone in your life that have been touched by breast cancer, and we want you to be able to give back, and this is important to us at Quilts Plus. So let me just start off with some fun things that you can get at the quilt store that we have, and these are gift items. It's a little different than what I normally do. Usually on the for the sampler block, I'm telling you, okay, you're gonna need this tool, you're gonna need this product, but this time we're gonna do a little shopping together and looking at some of the fun things that you may have missed when you've come in to just get your sampler block. So let me show you around. I'm going to start here with some new things that have just shown up. These are our calendars for 2023, and these are called pocket calendars. And each one of them is pretty special. We have one that says so much to do. This is a 2-year planner calendar. These are only $6. Then we have My Soul is Fed with Needle and Thread. It's got your cute little buttons with your sewing machine. And then right here, we've got this is a really pretty one. It's got a quilt with all the different birds on it. Again, that's $6. The reason we point these out so early in the season before Christmas is because they only last for a limited amount of time. If you want one, you can call us. As well as these cute little lip balms that we get. These are from Riley Blake Designs, and these have lanolin in them. There's pink peach, sweet coconut, and mint citrus. Aren't they fun? They're $4 each. And then we're gonna pop over here to our embroidery scissors. These are just some fun embroidery scissors. Some have cupcakes on them and flowers and dots and ice cream cones. These are perfect when you're trimming your threads. These are $5. And then I've got something different here you may have never seen before. It's called a thread picker, strings attached. And on the opposite side, let me first show you this. You put your hand in there, and on the opposite side, you're gonna notice it almost looks like a sponge. But what's special about this is when you have threads either on a surface like this, it will remove them. See how it just sticks right to them? Or even on your clothing, on your mats. So if you've got your mat there and you need to get that thread up, it will take that and move it. It's wonderful. So these thread pickers are $6, and they're just a fun little tool to have along the way. We also have, this is a puzzle that we have that has 1,000 pieces. It's $14.50. It's Hope Blooms, and this is Believe There Is a Hope for a Cure, and this is for breast cancer awareness. If you'd like this puzzle, we do have that available. This is really sweet. It's 20 by 27, nice size, perfect for doing on a rainy day or on a cool evening. We also have the Blade Saver thread cutter, which is right here. Now you've seen that, and some of you have used it, some of you have not. This reuses your blades, and when you're chain sewing, you're able to just take those threads every time when you're chain sewing and just trim them this way. It makes it really quick, really easy. And when you're done using it, you just take it and put it back away. It easily can go into your bag, and it's magnetized, so it's really easy to transport. This is the Blade Saver thread cutter. There's different colors. There's pinks, and then there's a purpley pink that'll qualify for the giving back this year or this month. Then we also have this really cute woolly bun pin cushion, which of course works really well with your pins. We have the really long pins. They're the straight pins, but they're a little bit extended in length. And then we have the regular size pins as well. The extended length is $10.25, and the silk box pins are $6.25. Again, these are so great to have. And if you know about wool, and I don't know that all of you know that, but when you use a wool pin cushion, what that does is it actually sharpens your needles, and it just keeps them protected so they don't rust. So that's a really nice thing to know. Some of you know that, some of you don't. I like to share that with you. Okay, let's get started on sharing about the blocks with you. And I'm just going to turn this around so you can see your blocks for the month of October. I do apologize. I know that there's a lot here. So let me see if I can show you. Here's our blue. I'm actually going to take this here and try to show that to you here. So you can see the blue. Isn't that pretty? It's almost kind of like a turn dash style. And then here is I'm going to put the gray and gold down so you can see it because they are a little bit fussy today. So this is the gray and gold, and you have three colors that you're going to be working with on that one. And also with your red, white, and blue, we're really focused on the blue for this one. We're reusing some fabrics that you saw about 3 months ago because we want to incorporate those as we're getting ready to finish up your quilt. I'm going to turn this back around because I'm going to show you how to put this together. This is called Twin Sisters. I did lose a piece, but that's okay. We can fix it. Come here, little dude. All right, is that right? Let me see. I believe so, yes. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your pieces. You've got A, B, and C. A is going to be your medium, which is this gray in this quilt. Oh, shoot. And then in the blue, it is going to be, I've got it all written down. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. So for your blue, you're going to have your medium will be the dots. So that will be A. And then B is going to be your background, which is the cream on each one of those. And then for your C, we have that really dark floral, and then we have that dark with the moons with that gray. And what you're going to be doing is we're going to be cutting these in a really simple way. So these are going to be 7 1/4 inch squares that you're going to be cutting. And for A, you're going to be cutting 2 7 1/4 inch squares. And then you're going to be cutting them twice on the diagonal. And then you're going to be doing, for B, you're going to do 7 1/4 inch square, and you're going to cut that twice on the diagonal. And then for C, you're going to be cutting 2 7 1/2 inch squares and cutting those again.
7 1/4.
7 1/4, excuse me. 7 1/4 inch twice on the diagonal. And it's really not hard to cut these apart. We've given you a little extra fabric, so you should be good to go on these. And we're going to start with your outer points by assembling those together. Now keep in mind when you're putting those together, it's really important that you understand, number one, that you are going to have some extra pieces, some leftovers. They're asking you to cut 8, but you only need 6 of those. So when you do that, you need to make sure that you only use 6 of each of those. You can see here in the pattern how that looks. So you will have some leftovers. So if you do make a mistake, you've got some little wiggle room. You won't make a mistake. You guys are amazing. So you'll be great. So you'll be sewing your outer corners together, making sure not to get those mixed up. So pay attention to that when you're sewing those together. You're going to sew all those corners together, ironing your seam open. Then you're going to head to your center here. You're going to sew your gray. You're going to sew those two together and those two together. Again, ironing your seams open, and then constructing that together all the way and ironing your seams open. Then once you've done that, this will measure 6 1/2. Then what you're going to do is add these pieces here to make another square, which will measure 9 inches. So you know that, okay? Then you can add those corner pieces to the 9-inch square, iron those seams open, and you are good to go. You will have a 12 1/2 inch square. And if it's a little different, that's okay. You know, sometimes it's 12 1/4. You can work with that. We also want to make an announcement. We do have a class that's available that you can come and actually do some finishing up on what you've already accumulated. That is available. That's going to be, I believe, on the 12th, which is a Tuesday. Then we also have, just to kind of share with you about the finishing kits, we will be doing the reveal for the large quilt, and you will have an option to purchase the finishing kit for that. We're going to have 2 different sizes available. one that's going to be Quilts of Valor size, and then also just the regular size for the finishing kit. That will be available to preview right at the time when you pick up your next block for November. And then you can order your finishing kit. You can put half down, or you can pay for the whole thing up front, and then you'll pick that up in December when you pick up your final block. Along with that, you'll pick up your finishing kit. I know you've had lots of questions. We are gonna do a reveal for you, and we are excited for you guys to be a part of this. We can't wait to see how you've enjoyed it and hear more. So you guys come join us, call us 269-383-1790. We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 3. Good to see you.